Alright, so I bought a monster. My favorite Universal monster. Ever since I was a kid. Anyway, this is not a review. I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of articulation or anything like that. We're just going to open it up and see how well this thing is with the detail. The videos I saw, it's definitely worth the price point of 40 bucks. Just, not that anybody cares, but don't like that, that's okay. Not so much. I have that, that's good. But look at the box art on this thing. That's some classic stuff right there. It reminds me of the classic Creature from the Black Lagoon movie. Which I don't think they have it on DVD. I have it on Blu-ray. Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, not Blu-ray. I don't think they have it on Blu-ray yet. I'm not sure. But anyway, I like the old classic grainy look anyway. Let's open it up. Check this out. Get it out of the box. Perfect presentation. To, I think, maybe a perfect figure. Let's find out. Well, oddly enough, this thing came in a bag. I don't know why, but we'll cut right back as soon as I open it up and get it out. Oh, there's another hook. Make sure you keep your hooks. I'm gonna drop the hook. Man. Okay, before we get to the actual figure, let's look at some of the stuff it came with. It came with an actual turtle. Did not know that part. That's pretty cool. It's a nice looking turtle. It's not really cheap looking as well. It looks pretty good. So that's kind of cool. Now the accessories in this is probably the best accessories I think could come with a figure with the theme that the figure is in. This here I'm putting on this on his hand. I don't know, it's a badass looking bone claw. I'm putting that on his hand. And usually when you get stuff from other figures, and depending on the price point I assume, or whoever it is, like McFarlane Toys, they could go a little bit further than they have been on their accessories. I think with like NECA, that this is, I don't have to do anything to this. Not that I would, but I don't have to do anything to it. It's all separated with its own colors. It looks good. Got some wash on it, looks like a little bit, maybe not. But the actual, they painted the teeth in the fish, the eyeballs and everything. That's pretty neat. Don't have to do it. That's pretty cool. Probably use that one there. This one here is just a straight staff of some sort. It's just the same thing as that one without the fish. Same exact thing. Probably won't use that in the other hand. I'm probably going to use the bone claw in that. And I think that's all of it. That's everything. So, actually here, the only other monster turtle I have is Michelangelo with a mummy. But the detail on this is out of control. I'm not going to do any articulation like I said, but this figure is out of control, man. And maybe because I love the Creature from the Black Lagoon so much, it's sort of like you can't go wrong anyway, I guess. I mean, I guess you could go wrong because I've seen some pretty rough Creatures from the Black Lagoon figures out there. But this has got all kinds of detail on it. Very crazy detail. The only thing I don't like about NECA's stuff is a lot of times they get loose down here by the ankle, and they seem to fall over sometimes. At least I had the Donatello 1/4 scale large turtle, and it's his down here is so loose. I have to keep the bow in front of him to hold it so it doesn't keep falling over. Same with the Michael Keaton Batman. I had the 1/4 large Michael Keaton NECA Batman, the 13-inch or 15-inch, whatever it is. Same thing. Down here at the bottom of the ankle, that's the only thing I don't like about it. If I was going to complain about NECA, that would be the complaint I have, is they got to tighten up some of their ball joints sometimes on their feet. But outside of that, look at this. This is out of control. This looks exactly like the original NECA. Let me get rid of Donatello for a second. Put him back here. Probably fall over. Put Donatello back here and he can hang out. Now this here, this is really cool. This is one of my, I got a few of these monsters for Christmas, but I tell you, the comparison isn't crazy. It's nuts. It's I don't know, man. This is probably one of my favorite figures of all time. I like this a little better than this, but I do love this. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the original. You can't go with the original. Can't go wrong with that. He's moving the stuff back there. Donatello's moving some stuff back here. Yep. Anyway, I don't know. This is This is from NECA as well, but you can see how much more detail how far they went with it. I mean, there's not a whole lot of detail of the original Black Lagoon creature. This is a perfect figure as well. This is probably one of my favorite figures. When I was a kid, I had this model snap together kit that glue in the dark. I wish I still had that, but it's alright. All the way from the head to the feet, these are remarkable figures. I think I'm going to set them up side by side. Normally I don't take out my turtle stuff out of package, but some of this, or even the Universal Studios monster stuff, I love them, man. I love this. NECA's great. I love the NECA stuff, but they don't want to stand up sometimes. I'm just saying, it's by themselves, so I do put a platform on them, but that's the only gripe I have. And if you put a stand on them, that's no big deal. Well, I'm trying to do this as I'm talking and holding it up, but that's really cool. That's really cool back here to have him. I might have to build a small diorama for these two. I'm having a hard time putting him together. So that's cool. I do have Count Dracula with the original NECA classic monsters. Look at this. That's insane. They're running about $40 opposed to the $20 standard tag or whatever. I do have all the original turtles from the movie line. I'm not gonna bring them all out just to sake of having room. Here's my Donatello back here. He's back here. Got that. I got my Donatello that's going to go onto the turtle van here soon, as soon as I put the stickers on them. So that's cool. But usually I keep my stuff like this. I keep it in mint. My daughter got me this. This is really cool. Love me some Donatello. Knock some dust off the top. I display this on a shelf that's not sealed or closed in, so I have to dust every once in a while. But yeah, I got my other stuff in bins. I got my other turtle collection. It's not a big collection. I don't have a huge turtle collection. I got all 4 turtles from Mayhem. I got all 4 turtles from the reissued Playmate figures, and I got those all in storage bins. I know it's stupid. Why do I buy and keep them in bins? I don't know. But back to this figure right here. Again, it did come with 3 sets of hands. The 2 that are on there, and you have a clench fist, which I'm gonna keep the ones they got on there. I like with the hands wide open. It reminds me of the classic. Here's some cool ones that are open right here, but I'm just gonna keep it the way it came. My favorite is these 2 right here, man. You can't go wrong with those 2. I think I was gonna put some accessories in his hands, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just gonna put them back in a box, just like I did with the rest of the monsters. I'm gonna put them back in a box. Put them on the shelf, my closed-in shelf, where no dust can get to. Put that stuff back in the box, and I display the boxes with them. I know that's weird, but I'm a box keeper. I'm gonna keep something that I like. But if I open something up, like something like this, and do a head swap, I'll just throw it away. But these are pretty neat. But I tell you, okay, I'm not gonna make it long. I think that's all she wrote. But for $40, I know things are getting expensive. But Best Buy had it for pickup, and I had to get it. So on top of that, before I go, oddly enough, I get home from vacation, my kid gives me this. How awesome is this? A drawn picture from one of the artists that he follows. Look at this. Look at that, I'm getting a frame for that. That's badass. That's out of control. But yeah, that's nuts. I love this. That's wonderful. That's great. I'm gonna frame this, keep it in its plastic. I'm not even gonna take it out of the plastic in the board. I'm gonna frame it just like it is. But outside of that, man, there it is. There it is. Leonardo is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Simply love it. This is, so far, 2024, this is the best figure that I have in my collection. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for always watching the videos if you do. I have some more stuff coming. I got too much stuff coming, actually. I'm going to try to spread it out and try to do it all at one time. I'm going to spread it out this week. I'll see you guys on the next one.